Guess who's here? The main man, Chef Randy, right now, and he has one of my favorite ingredients, as well as a few other things. Morning, Chef Randy. How you doing?
Good morning. How you doing? Not bad.
All right.
To see you again.
Always happy to have you here.
I think this man just know, no matter what he making, bring bacon with him here. Vegetarian salad and bacon.
If I make this man unhappy, then I'm unhappy.
That's what I'm talking about. Right? He's here to make me happy, and you're certainly making me happy with you. You start off good with the bacon, but tell us what you have here and what you plan to be making.
Well, this morning we're gonna make waffles.
Waffles. You
Normally,
like waffles?
I'm a fan of waffles.
normally everybody thinks that waffles is dessert kind of something. We're gonna put a twist to it this morning and make it for breakfast.
So, what do we need to make waffles? Apart from what seems to be the obvious waffle machine here, can you make waffles without a waffle machine?
Well, I haven't tried it.
But I think they
I
have
would-
like a waffle
would-
iron or something
You
like
can
that.
cook something, man.
Yeah,
and make
yeah.
a
I
little-
sure would probably.
Go to-
I would go back and try it, and then I'll answer that question
Right.
for you the next time.
That's the man to
Go
try
to
that kind of thing.
your local welder or iron works fella. You can make
I'm
something.
sure you can make it in a pot, but you just
Two
wouldn't get
griddles.
the
Yeah.
And an iron on top on the stove, you know, right?
heat on top on a bit. Basically, all you need to make a
Don't
waffle.
try that at home.
Basically, all you need to make waffles is milk, flour, baking powder, egg, and maybe a little oil. Some
All
people
right.
put oil.
So pouring them out here. So we had milk, we have flour, baking powder,
oil,
oil, and that's your egg
That's
right
it.
there. And of course, this is just our touch here,
bacon.
the bacon.
This is your touch.
This is my touch,
I did
right?
that specifically for
Just for me.
you. So in here we have 2 cups of flour, regular flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder,
Okay, so straight into the flour.
straight into the
2
flour.
cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of.
So with 2 cups of flour, how many waffles do you think we making? with
You
this?
could get 4 to 6 of those.
4 to 6 waffles. Now 4 to 6 waffles. I'm not sure what size waffles and so on you're making,
7-inch.
but 7-inch waffles, right? The man has dimensions and everything. Right? How many people do you think this is gonna feed?
Oh. Well, 7-inch, you get 4 slices, 4 squares out of the 7-inch. So, well, I would say 4 persons.
4 persons, right? Unless
From food.
So like one person.
One
to
person get a
waffle,
whole
a
waffle.
7-inch
Right.
waffle.
Unless you want to be very.
unless me or Marx isn't at the table, then it's probably 2 people.
We might make it. Might make enough for the 2 of us.
All right, so show us now.
Add the oil.
All right, about how much oil is that you
This
add
is
into the
1 cup.
1 cup of oil, and then how much milk?
1 and 3/4 cups milk.
Okay, so that's 6 cups flour.
2 cups.
2 cups flour.
Oh, sorry. 2 cups flour, 2 tablespoons baking powder,
Cup of oil.
cup of oil,
Cup and
3/4 of milk,
milk.
and you just throw them all in together. Is there any
One
specific
egg?
order that they have to go in? So you just throw them all in a bowl and get mixing.
There you go, a piece
No,
of cake.
I know that when you're dealing with like dough and that type of thing in the kitchen, like if you're making bakes or if you're making roti and that kind of thing, there's a certain way you're supposed to mix and knead. You know, is there any particular way I have to do this? Or you're just too busy mixing right now to tell me?
No, there's no particular way.
Could this be done in a blender or I suppose a food mixer for sure, but
Probably a food processor, but it's better to whisk it by hand.
Right.
okay.
Can you over whisk this?
No.
No, you can't. So just throw it all together, whisk up, make sure everything is smooth and oh, and a little bit of water as a secret ingredient there. If you have the waffle iron, you know that they switch it on a little bit in advance to make sure that it has time to heat up, right?
Yeah. Alright,
So
there we go.
we notice that this one is already kind of toasty.
Seeing the green light on, that's got to be
Right, it says ready.
good
It's
thing.
a ready light, you know. We can't go wrong with a light that says ready. Alright, so now we're looking a little,
Look, a little,
Oh.
little more flowy.
yeah, a little more flowy. Yeah, I like that word. We're looking a little flow.
Tip more.
That's it more. So about how much was it? Half a cup of water, 1/4 cup?
Yeah, but I would say we lost about half.
Okay, so half a cup of water added to that just to make sure it runs and it's easier going into the machine, of course, right?
So, but this is not standard, of course, folks. Normally you would just put in the
milk.
the milk, and get there. Hopefully you're not driving with your ingredients to your kitchen.
Right. what I'm gonna do is that
Normally
I'm
you can
gonna
buy
add-
the frozen ones, right? But we learned how to make it from scratch today.
Oh, you throw the
Oh,
bacon
the
right
bacon goes right
into it.
in.
There you go.
Oh yes, I wish we could have like an instant replay of him throwing the bacon in.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
should have been in slow motion, right?
All right, so
Blindsided of that.
here we go for the magic moment.
We're gonna put the
All right, you guys catching that? Now I don't know if you folks at home can hear it, but it's actually sizzling as it falls on that hot waffle iron. We're gonna give you a little closer look right here. Mark, you hearing that?
I'm smelling it.
And bam. Oh, flips it.
There you go.
Nice moves there, Chef Randy.
There
So how
you
long
go.
how long is this gonna take to finish?
I would say about a minute or two.
Oh, no
it's
time
not
at
that
all.
long.
You know, so we're talking about that looked like what 2 minutes, 3 minutes preparation. You know, you get your ingredients, you throw it all in a bowl, mix it together, throw it in the waffle iron, minute or two,
No time at all.
And there you have waffles.
and then you have waffles. Now, what do you eat with your waffles?
Well, as I said, normally you do my waffles as ice cream. What we're gonna do? Notice in this waffle, right? I didn't put any sweet into it. No
Right,
sugar,
no
nothing.
sweet. So there's a savory waffle.
This is a savory waffle.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna add a little sweet with it, and I also didn't put no salt because
The bacon,
Of the bacon.
is right. So no salt because the bacon is providing the salt for this
So if
waffle.
you're not having thing, then just a little
if you
pinch
do
of
have to
salt
put
to
in
go
bacon,
in.
you need to put about a teaspoon of salt.
Oh,
into it.
that's a little bit more than a pinch.
Okay.
So a teaspoon of salt goes
teaspoon.
in the absence of our salty bacon. Okay,
And then we're gonna use our own nutmeg syrup.
great stuff. Right, that nutmeg.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
use it-
yeah, I'm a
good
fan.
stuff. You know, if you're a bacon man like me, you know that a little sweet on top of your bacon actually works
Goes well.
very
Yeah,
well.
actually,
balances out very nice.
with pancakes, you know, you eat the pancakes first, a little syrup in the plate.
Right.
You know, because it looks wrong if you actually pour syrup onto your bacon, right? So, yeah, divine tricks.
So that's your way of doing
People
it.
look at you funny in the restaurant. You know, the one pancake, you put the syrup, too much syrup on top, throw the bacon, and after you're good to go.
Right. And I'm always guilty of the too much syrup thing too. Yeah?
Do you like too much bacon? You like too much syrup?
Yeah, no, I'm probably
much
not
syrup.
Where's the balance?
the
I-
right
you know what?
person.
My brother, when I first growing up, you know, whenever he was making Milo or something like that, he'd always be putting in sugar, and like, no, that's too much. And so, you know, my mom would say, I'll make you some Milo another time, and she'd go, how much sugar you want? Too much.
All right, so okay, it's starting to really smell now. I'm smelling the bacon.
is strong, man.
Smelling the bacon in there.
No, I mean, so you're saying sometimes these could be made sweet, so you could even add some sugar into this batter
Yes.
ahead
yes.
of time and
if
sweeten the whole thing
if
up.
you want it sweet, you could add. The recommended is 1 tablespoon of sugar.
1 tablespoon of sugar. Brown or
Okay.
white, does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I suppose the
Brown
is
gives you a
little-
better flavor.
Right, so brown gives you the better
But
flavor.
if you're making it for dessert, you definitely would have to put 2 teaspoons.
Or
2 tablespoons.
two tablespoons of sugar. If it's for dessert, for breakfast, that might be a bit too much. So,
Oh,
wow.
Now, I suppose I'm not
wow.
gonna lie. When I saw you add the bacon into the mix, the first thought that came to my mind is chocolate chips.
sorry.
Some chocolate chips in
So
there.
you
Not-
see bacon and you think of chocolate chips.
Well, no, I just was thinking, you know, you could make a dessert version of this with some
right.
chocolate chips in it, and
What we're gonna do now?
Oh, one thing I didn't ask about how many slices of bacon you put into that little mixture.
Slices. I think I put.
Well, it looked like about 2. You know,
No,
2
4.
chop. It was 4.
Four.
You
yeah.
don't. You don't
That's
get
what
2
I'm
slices
talking
of
about.
bacon
That's
for
what
it.
I'm talking about. And if you're making it for me, I had to go double the bacon.
Come on.
All right.
Right. So we're gonna add some syrup.
And of course, Waffles always a great syrup holder. You know, those little squares, make sure they don't run all over the place. Unlike pancakes.
make
guys.
sure these forks don't get away from us.
Can I have one? Thank you.
There you go.
And there you go.
Did you see that, Mark? You
More-
put the bacon
more
on top.
bacon,
You
more
can't go wrong
bacon.
with more
More
bacon. You know,
bacon.
I'm a happy fella.
You trust me with this knife?
That is
And
very
let's
true.
see if we
All right,
cut
let me stand back.
probably a regular human bite-sized portion.
Now, the
Oh,
folks
sorry.
at home can't see this, but
Gotta try it with
We've
the syrup.
actually
You could
drawn-
the reason why you could try it without the syrup and try it with the syrup.
Okay. The
Okay.
folks at home can't see this, but we've actually drawn a little crowd right here in the studio. Everyone's kind of getting a little closer because they want piece of the waffles here this morning.
All right, I'll put the knife down. It's safe.
All right. Cut. If you don't mind, cut a piece of.
Oh,
one
just the
without-
regular one.
yeah,
Oh,
so we
right.
can try
Yeah.
them
Oh, of
both.
course. Yeah. There we go.
So guess which one I'm gonna taste.
Well, you see, I didn't even bother saying the one without syrup.
All right. So syrup and bacon. That's what I'm going for.
All you. You go ahead.
Go right
I
ahead.
actually know. I know the bacon is my thing, so let me try the one without first. Let me see how good it is because it's not gonna be as good without the bacon. So here it goes.
I'm not worrying with you, man. I'm going straight for some bacon.
All right, the moment of truth. The bacon is definitely there, even though it's the one without the bacon on top.
My bacon was definitely there. Trust me.
That's good. That's
I
very good.
enjoyed that. I'm going again. Make sure I get some bacon involved in this.
There was one day you came on the show and you made something, and I was eating it, and I went back and I was eating some more. As soon as the show was done, I got a message on my phone saying, "You're supposed to taste it, not eat it all." Sorry, I'm breaking the rules for TV food eating.
And it tastes good. You can't help it. Well, Chef, thank you very, very much. I definitely enjoyed that so far.
Great stuff as usual. I hope the folks at home took notes so you can make your own waffles. Invest in a waffle machine if you like this kind of stuff. If not, as I said, go down to your local welder. I'm going to see what he can do for you.
Two irons.
Two irons. You know?